All right, so as you can see, it is $2.75 and 9/10 per gallon here. I'll do the conversion in a bit after I fill up. If there's one thing that I really don't like doing, it's procrastinating, but I'm as guilty as anyone else at doing it, and that's kind of what's bothering me right now. Is there's certain things that I need to get done and I'll procrastinate about it sometimes just because it's stuff that I don't feel like doing. Like today, for example, in order to save money on gas for my job, I usually drive down to the States to fill up gas. And depending on the Canadian dollar and the price of gas, I could be saving anywhere between, usually it's between 25 to 40 cents a liter on gas every time I go down. I usually buy about 110 liters of gas. That's roughly about 32 liters or 32 gallons of gas. So it's like filling up a big truck basically, but I'm not filling up a truck. I'm filling up a 4-cylinder car, and I've got a bunch of extra jugs that I bring with me. Now this seems a little bit maybe frugal or something, I don't know, but with my job I've got to save as much money as I can. And I'm also going to school full time and you know, working full time, so I try and save money. I try not to eat out as much as possible, although I'm guilty of doing that as well, but I also try and save money on gas whenever possible. So I usually spend an hour to go down once every couple of weeks, fill up my gas, and then I've saved myself an extra 30 bucks. People procrastinate about doing chores or doing work or studying or just things that they need to get done. Like a lot of other people, I'm sitting here constantly wondering, how am I gonna get all this done? There's times where I'll kind of sit there and feel a little overwhelmed. Now, I'll often feel overwhelmed simply because not the amount of work, it's just how many different things that I need to get done. At the end of the day, a lot of the times I'll sit there and I'll think, where did all my time go and why was I not able to accomplish more today than I have? So what I've done now is I've looked at exactly the amount of time that I need to allot for various things. Now, there's 24 hours in a day, and I work on average 6 hours a day, 6 days a week. That leaves me with 18 hours. If I'm supposed to get 8 hours of sleep per day, that leaves me with 10 hours to do whatever else it is that I need to get done. One of my major problems for myself is my sleeping habits. I tend to go to sleep late and I get up late, which means that there's a lot of daylight that I haven't taken advantage of, which is a lot of the time when I could have actually been out doing stuff. So I'm leaving work right now, but not for the day. I'm just quickly taking off to the university that I attend. I'm not in classes right now, but I do have my registration coming up. However, I've got to pay for my registration as well, and there's a few other, normally I could do that online, but there's a few other things that I got to take care of while I'm out there, so I figured I may as well do it all in one big. Okay, so this is the university that I go to, the campus anyways, and this is kind of the central little hub area here. Over here is where the library is, or sorry, the bookstore is. It's actually a lot bigger than it looks. It goes way, way back. This is a new alumni center that has been built. And you can see down there, it's just building after building after building. If we turn around, it's the same thing going that way. This totem pole here is completely new. That wasn't there a week ago, so that's new. This is the chemistry building. And then over here is our sub building. And it's brand new. It was only finished last year, so at the beginning of last school year it wasn't even done yet, so it's still very new. Go for a walk. an idea as to how long this campus is. If you look that way, you can see the flag, which is way down there. That's one Canadian flag. If we turn around the other way, way down there, that's another flagpole. I don't even know if you can see it. It's exactly 1 kilometer. But that's basically the distance of all the buildings on each side. That's how far down it goes. Here's a more accurate picture of the campus and how big it is. Sort of the area that we've been walking around here. And that's that little area on the map. So there's still all this huge area here that I didn't go by. Okay, so I've now just finished work. I'm gonna take a quick little trip down to the States. There's a little town called Blaine just across the border where I'm gonna go fill up some gas. It's so much cheaper to buy gas in the States than it is here in Canada. And I'm gonna give you an example. The gas station that I just drove by, the gas price was $1.22.9 Canadian. So we're gonna compare that to what it is down the States. All right, so as you can see, it is $2.75 and 9/10 per gallon here. I'll do the conversion in a bit after I fill up.